Hey, yo, what's up, world? This is Honestly Speaking with Big Will. I'm Big Will. And man, listen, today I just wanted to talk a little bit about, man, these NBA finals, man, what's going on, you know what I'm saying, in the city and the temperature and all that, the fallout, It's a lot going on, man. But first, man, please, subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Please like the content. Please comment. And, let me know how you feel, man. I enjoy engagement, man. I enjoy reading y'all comments, man. And yeah, let's get to it. So listen up. Wednesday was an unbelievable day, right? Like we witnessed history, man. We saw, the biggest comeback in NBA history, man. We watched the most 3 pointers hit in a half for a finals game. That game was amazing, amazing. It was also some of probably the most careless, reckless, dumbest basketball that I've ever seen in my life, right? But cool, right? At the end of the day, man, that's a young team, man. Things happen. Y'all know how that go, right? It's a game. That comeback was amazing, man. OG Anunoby is has to be the MVP. I don't see any situation where he's not. Jalen Brunson is that guy. He's him, like my man Tracy Duke says. He's him. And man, let me be clear, man, for all the fans, the loyal Knick fans, man, who had to sit the last 50+ years without a championship in a major city, man, y'all, man, I love this for y'all, man. Y'all deserve this, right? Like y'all do. You deserve to watch your team, win a championship, man. There's really no better feeling, right, than to say that we're champions or that we're a championship city. But I'll tell you what, man, what comes with that is having a championship fan base, right? And I know there's a lot of fans who don't condone all of the stuff that's going on in the streets of New York, right? Or what happened, that night. But for those who do, man, it's no place in the world for that. Forget the game. Forget the game. It's no place in the world for that. We are lauded as the best country in the world. But what you think it looked like when other countries see how we be wilding out here? And then the pictures are of us, people who look like us, right? That's problematic for me too. But I think it's also a reason why, man, we just gotta have more leadership amongst us. You know what I'm saying? Like if you somebody who sees things happening at this magnitude, right, that just aren't a good look for you, right? Good look for you as a city, a good look for you as a fan base, a good look for you, period, right? It's not a good look. It's not a good look to see, to turn on the TV and see a bunch of, people in the city beating up opposing team fans for wearing the opposing team's paraphernalia, right? Or jerseys and stuff. It's nothing cool about that. And for those who keep talking about this foul that Wimby made on Jalen Brunson, let me tell y'all something, man. It's that mindset, man, that really irritates me, man. It frustrates me about like our community, right? And it's not us as a whole. So let me not imply that, right? But for those who are amongst the culture, amongst the community, who are okay with this behavior for whatever reason, because you're just, you're fanned out for whatever reason, right? It's always interesting to me how, we can celebrate certain actions, man, that we know aren't right, but then look for so much grace, you know what I mean, when other things happen to us, right? When I watched, a group of people punching on this white guy, pulling his jersey off, essentially telling him, look, this is what you're going to deal with until you take the jersey off, right? That's terrorist shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like this is a game, man. This is a sport. This is a game. Like there's nothing that team is doing that is benefiting you and your life. Sure, does it make you feel good that your team is winning? Of course. You know what I'm saying? But how does that benefit your life? Has that helped you pay a bill? Has that helped you take care of yourself or your children or your family? So why do you I just don't understand the mindset of those who look to violate people over a game. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. The we'll get to the Wimby of this, the Wimby part of this, like the throwing eggs and all that. Like we'll get to that. But right now, I just want to talk about the people, man, because man, it's so disheartening to know. And I'm an avid sports guy. Everybody who know me know that. You know what I'm saying? It's so disheartening to think that, man, you can't even go to a sporting event. And this ain't even just about New York. This is just in general. You can't go to a sporting event as an opposing fan without fearing for your safety. You know what I mean? Like it's one thing to be uncomfortable, right? Like, yeah, you should be uncomfortable as an opposing team's fan walking into that, that opposing team's stadium, whatever it is. Like you should be uncomfortable, right? You should be. There's a certain amount of like heckling and you know what I mean? Like that happens, bro. Like I give an example, man. I'm a Niner fan and I'm in Atlanta. And a couple years ago I went to the Falcons Niners game with my Rice jersey on, right? Yeah, they was on me, but that's a part of the game. I didn't fear for my life. I didn't think nobody was gonna come up to me and try to take my jersey off of me, try to snatch my chain off of me. You know what I'm saying? Like when it gets to that, it's too far. It's too far. But I think the only way to change that is to set a precedence, and it has to be a hard stance on that. To see police officers out there watching this, right? Sure, there might have been some that, arrested some people, did this, that, and the third, but I actually saw police officers standing while this chaos is going on, right? And that just feels so just problematic, man. And so when you see police officers doing that, I think just quite naturally, you just gonna feel like it's okay to keep doing what you're doing, right? But man, somebody has to be the adult. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand we talking about fans, I understand what we talking about, but I'm interested to see what the fallout of all this is, right? Like maybe it's that New York doesn't have a parade if they win the championship. I mean, I think that's justifiable. If people are being hurt attending these games, like you have to be iron fisted with how you deal with this. Because if not, man, I think it's going to ultimately affect how we visit or attend live sporting events. For the future, man. If security isn't there, like I think I watched TJ Hushmanzada say that when if the Knicks come back, fans shouldn't be allowed to stand outside of the opposing team's hotel, and I agree with that. I agree with that. I think that they've lost the privilege of being able to do that as a fan, right? And yeah, one person can spoil it for everybody, man. That's what holds accountability, right? When one person does something crazy and it affects everybody, man, more people start stepping up and telling that one person, "Hey, chill." You know what I'm saying? But in this situation, man, I ain't see nobody doing that. And the people who are assigned to do that, whose careers are supposed to be a part of protecting people, but they're allowing these things to happen. Man, shame on them, man. Shame on them. But at some point, man, we just got to care more about each other, man. This is a sport. It's a game. It's a game, man. Could you imagine watching your brother, watching your uncle, watching your dad, watching your best friend, your cousin, maybe even your mama, your sister, your auntie, whoever, any family member, man, in that chaos going through that, all because they wanted to support their fan. I mean, they team. Like, come on, man. At some point, bro, we gotta have common sense, man. Common sense, man. Those people didn't deserve to have to go home. I'm sure they didn't think that they was gonna go home the way that they went home, having experienced all that. And that shit to me is just so disheartening, bro. It's so disheartening, man. It takes away from sports, right? It makes you not even like as a non-New Yorker and as somebody who doesn't have like a dog in a race in this finals. But I would love to see the Knicks win a championship, man. It make me not even want to root for them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just uncalled for, man, at the end of the day, right? But hopefully, when they get back to San Antonio, cooler heads prevail. Hopefully, the San Antonio fans aren't as careless, right? I hope they're not as vicious. I hope that they can change the trajectory of, what we've been seeing over the last couple weeks, right? That's my hopes. My hopes are to see like just some good basketball, man. And hopefully San Antonio can get a win. Hopefully they can go back to New York, and we'll see what happens in New York, man. I'm honestly, yeah, I'm waiting to see what the fallout is going to be. I'm waiting to see if San Antonio wins tomorrow. I'm waiting to see how New York, how Adam Silver, how the officials of the city, how they handle this. Coming back to New York, with an opportunity to win a championship. Now the Wimby of it all, right? I get it, man. It's a foul, right? I get it, y'all. New Yorkers are up in arms about Wimby, putting his hands on Jalen Brunson's neck and pushing him down, right? I'll tell you this, as somebody who has played the sport for a long time, right, and in a lot of places, man, that kind of stuff happens. Man, that's a part of the game, bro. call a foul, call a tech, call whatever, man. Like it's physicality, man. This is the finals, bro. It's the finals, man. Y'all playing for a championship, man. It's me against you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do everything I'm fight, scratch, kick, everything to try to get this championship, man. This is what we doing. This is what we doing. But it's a part of the game. It's a part of the game, man. So if you're a fan, man, be mad that none of those Knicks stepped up. Be mad at that. Be mad that, man, Mitchell Robinson didn't, you know what I'm saying, get back on the floor and clothesline Wemby. You know what I'm saying? Or be mad that, Mikal Bridges didn't, shoot Wemby a elbow, or, Josh Hart didn't. You feel me? Like, y'all got to be mad at the team, bro. You got to be mad at your team for not standing up for their player, man. But for y'all to take for y'all to feel like it's okay to take this outside of the sport, man, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous, man. Like no athlete deserves to have anything thrown at them. They just don't, man. That's not what they signed up for, man. It's a sport. It's a sport, man. At the end of the day, like, that doesn't give you the right to, because you feel like something went wrong, so now you got to go in there. So what if your stupid ass would have went to jail for that? Now you the person that's in jail for throwing an egg at somebody. Just dumb. It's stupid. What if he threw something that was more significant, and now the player's injured? Or what if the player turns around and, because, man, let's be clear, if that's a football team, maybe that situation is different. You feel me? Like, all them big jokers get over there and start putting hands on you. You know what I'm saying? You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So there's so many what ifs about that situation, man. That's how unnecessary that was. So it bothers me when I see fully grown people justifying those actions. It bothers me, man. It just doesn't sit well with me, man. It doesn't sit well with me, because I wonder what other things, you know what I'm saying, like, would you allow that just ain't right? You know what I'm saying? So, nah, man, like, listen, man, we got to stand up for something. So whoever was around that person that threw that, man, they should have said something. I saw police officers right there, standing right there while those players was getting off the bus, getting things thrown at them. Police officers wasn't doing nothing. They looking. Ain't nobody trying to stop. Ain't no police officer trying to see who did it. None of that. I think that's whack, bro. I think that's whack. And at the end of the day, man, there's a humanity piece to this, right? Like, those players are still somebody's kids, man. Those players got children, families. You know what I'm saying? They don't ask for that, man. This ain't Iraq. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this ain't nothing like it. They're not thinking that they going to New York and can't come back. Man, I watched the video of the Spurs bus getting attacked. Like, what? What are we doing? Like, why do we feel like that's cool? I don't think there's nothing cool about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even me seeing somebody else feel like it's cool makes me question, like, damn, bro, like, am I tripping? Am I the one that's wrong about this? So yeah, man, I just want more for us, man. I want more for us as a people, bro. That's it. I don't want to sit and harp on this situation. It's over with. Game what is it, 5? Game 5 is tomorrow. I'm hoping we get to see some good basketball tomorrow, man. Now that all this stuff has happened, man, I hope we get rid of all that and get to see some good basketball, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. There's a little bit of me that hopes that, Wemby comes out and has a great game, and that they win, and that they come back and bring it to a game 7. You know what I mean? Like, how dope would that be for the game? You know what I mean? And the fix might be in. You know what I mean? I mean, you just don't know with all this gambling stuff, and, they might be planning it that way, which would be terrible for the Knicks, but it could also be karma, for all this stuff that they out here doing, man. Like, really disrespecting the game, because all that stuff that they doing out there in those streets is not a part of the game, bro. That's not, it ain't nothing cool about that. So yeah, man, that's my piece. I don't want to spend too much time on all this, man. Yeah, I think that I think it's been a phenomenal series so far, man. I think New York has been resilient. They're obviously the more mature group, and man, what OG is doing, and what Jalen Brunson has done, just even keel his demeanor. He's never too up, never too down. Man, I like Brunson, bro. I like Brunson, man. I'm a fan of him. He doesn't complain, man. He just go out there and take the hits, man, and keep being a problem. Keep applying pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you gotta love that. You gotta love that. So shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to the Spurs. Shout out to both of y'all fan groups, man. Hopefully, we can get this back together, man, and start focusing on the basketball of it all. You know what I mean? Uh, Listen, click that like, click that bell, please subscribe, run up that hype, man. This is honestly speaking with Big Will, and I love y'all, man. I swear I do.